East Hartford, Connecticut. EA Sports College Football with a showcase high-profile interconference showdown. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Connecticut Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. The Connecticut head coach told me pregame. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. Fights off a defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man, it's Webb. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Running inside, it's Williams.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Durr. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give is to Williams. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Caught in the backfield. It's Durr. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure coming. Being chased. Turning it on. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
And I know he tucked that thing, and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage, but you do what you're supposed to do. You throw that fist in the air, and you force the 4th down.
Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. It's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and picking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Huskies offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They'll try to get the ground game going against what looks like a tough matchup for him. We'll see if this backer can keep him in check. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for space, it's Christian. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. Quick step and go. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Finds his man. It's Ross. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Dropping back, it's Washington. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. What a grab with one hand. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stab? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive first down for the offense.
Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll return it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, a 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab for a big play. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
In the red area, it's Christian. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. That's caught. It's Webb. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. To the air. It's Washington. Here's a heat. Trying to get rid of it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Slings it downfield. He's got him wide open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Makes the grab. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And you got to imagine at halftime, there were some words being thrown around. Obviously, guys, we can't throw around those words in the booth right here. But coming out in this second half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together, that's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Christian. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they have increased the degree of difficulty with the false start. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, UConn. Quick strike through the air for the score.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close by the goal line. There was